Masters 36-27, whatever you want to call it, whole update. Friday we got a rain delay, we got a weather delay, we got a tree falling delay, but we have content to put out. We have a few bets to talk about, and just an overall leaderboard update. Who I think is going to win, how my bets are looking, how just the Masters. Keep it short, keep it sweet. So, State of the Union address too at the top of the leaderboard. Brooks Koepka leading the Masters tournament, like truly impressive, truly insane. But before we get into the Brooks thing, I want to do that last because when I talk about who I think is going to win the tournament, we'll do the Brooks thing. So first, let's just talk about my plays, my bets for the week, how they're doing. And I bet Patrick Cantlay and Rory McIlroy. Patrick Cantlay, like, doing what he does best, just not being there anywhere near the leaderboard in a major. But he is fifth in the field in ball striking, and losing 4 strokes on the green. It's incredible because I talked about this week how Patrick Cantlay hasn't putted since the century, and he's doing exactly what he's been doing. I can't be mad, and I'm not mad. That's the player I bet on. Patrick Cantlay with elite ball striking, who is just not putting at all. And it's tough to track. It's tough to watch. Like, we've been following this tournament. If you're on the app, you see the shot tracer. Oh, Patrick Cantlay, another 6-foot putt. He hasn't made any of them. He hasn't made any of them all week. And I'm surprised he's losing. I thought he'd be losing more strokes on the green. Surprisingly, Scotty Scheffler is losing the most strokes on the green. Actually, not surprisingly, that motherfucker sucks at putting. Like, he's just not good at putting. And he hasn't been since his last damn Masters win a year ago. But he's had those few spike weeks. But he's been so off for so long, especially inside 5 feet. He is dead last in putting, second in ball striking. So that stat line, not that I think he's going to turn it around because he's just been so bad at putting, but he's gaining over 7 strokes ball striking and losing the same amount on the greens. Like, he's literally last in putting. By the way, Phil Mickelson is first in putting. So yeah, I think Scotty can make a bit of a charge. I think Scotty can finish top 10. He's only a few strokes outside the top 10. He's 1 under now after a bad round today, but I think he can make a charge. He's not going to win, obviously. I think he can make a charge that could be a good showdown spot. I'm not really a showdown guy, but I think he could make a decent charge and finish inside the top 10 come Sunday. So Scotty, Patrick Cantlay, ball striking the hell out of it. I bet Rory McIlroy too. 2-man card. And look, a lot of guys that I've talked to and seen on Twitter bet like Rahm and Scotty. Okay, bet Rahm and Scotty. Just sure, you're gonna have someone in the mix, but it's not how you should be doing it, guys. You shouldn't be betting the 2 favorites. Try doing that every week, see what happens. But it's the Masters, no beef, truly no beef. But you can't victory lap betting Rahm and Scotty and Rory. It frustrates me. I don't know. I'm very even keeled and cool on Twitter and just whatever, but card construction really frustrates me. Guys betting cards that have 2.5 times return on investment. Sure, you'll probably hit a winner at the Masters. Don't victory lap that. It's just don't. Because it just frustrates me. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I bet Rory McIlroy, a horrible pick. Hand up, horrible pick. I thought this year was different. I talked about the carry distance, the off the tee stuff. And yeah, Rory McIlroy is crushing off the tee. Rory McIlroy is third in this field off the tee, gaining 3.49 strokes off the tee. He's losing 3 on approach, losing 3 around the green, and losing 2 putting. That's not a recipe for success. I talked about how important the driver is going to be, and that part checked out. Everywhere else didn't. And he's been so good in all 4 strokes gains categories the last X months. But I think it's a Greg Norman thing. There's one player in each generation who can't do it. The Greg Norman thing. I think it's similar to Rory McIlroy. I don't think he's going to do complete the career Grand Slam. I don't think he's going to be that one player in our generation that just can't do it at Augusta. Because I thought this was the year. I really thought this was the year. This is his ninth attempt at the career Grand Slam. I think this is number 9. And the weather conditions are right up Rory's alley. The winning score is going to be right up Rory's alley. Everything, the incoming form, The pressure wasn't all on him. I don't know. It was just a lot, I feel like, went into his hands, and I was wrong. Like, I'll admit being wrong about Rory McIlroy. It was not a good pick and missed the cut in horrific fashion. So, yeah, that's that. Those are my 2 bets of the week. My Patrick Cantlay is like, I'm gonna bet him next week. I'm gonna bet him in every major this year. I'm gonna do it. Call me stupid. I'm gonna do it because the stat profile is just like too good. And the stat profile of the ball striking profile with him not putting is just insane for Patrick Cantlay. And as soon as I get off of him, I know he's just gonna start winning again, like he does every summer. But that about wraps those 2 guys up. Now let's take a look. First, I'm gonna talk about this is a betting preview, betting show. I'll give you one bet for the weekend. I like Cam Young to finish in the top 5 at plus 210. He still has 9 holes to play tomorrow. He is first and off the he's got 9 holes to play tomorrow. He is first off the tee. He's getting 1 stroke ball striking. He's gaining across the board. It's about a half stroke in every other category, but he's gaining 4.5 off the tee. I think that's going to be so important tomorrow, especially if they're playing in the rain. The carry distance is going to be huge. So that's basically that narrative, similar to Rory. And if he's playing in the rain tomorrow, which he most likely will be unless it gets postponed, he can really vault himself up the leaderboard. He's already sitting at, where is he now? He is sitting at T6, so he's 1 stroke outside of the top 5. I don't want to be that guy, but I think you can kind of throw Sam Bennett out of the window. Although he's got a decent stat profile, he is one of the few guys gaining in all 4 categories. He's gaining 2 off the tee, 2 on approach, 1 around the green, 4 putting. That is a truly elite stat profile. Like, props to you, Sam Bennett. That's good golf. That is good golf. So let me check my timeline, see if I got any questions. No, we're good. Okay. So Cam Young, I think will finish top 5. I like him at plus 210 there. Now, let's look at the leaderboard. Colin Morikawa, he's 6 under. He's kind of going about it quietly too. I haven't seen many Colin Morikawa shots. -3, -3. I mean, that's great golf. I talked about the carry distance thing. Like, it's going to be huge against Colin Morikawa, but if he can miss the rain tomorrow, because he has to wait for the other guys to finish round 2. He'll be one of the later tee times on Saturday. If there's going to be delays, maybe he won't even play tomorrow. And if he misses the rain, that's going to bode into his hands for sure. With the sub air, I think it's clear Sunday and Monday. So if Colin Morikawa can avoid the rain tomorrow, look for him to contend. Like, truthfully, look for him to contend. He's not my pick to win, but like that's going to be the X factor. If Colin Morikawa can avoid the rain tomorrow, look for him to contend on a firmer golf course come Sunday and Monday. That's my thing with Colin Morikawa. Let's move down the leaderboard, see if you want to talk about anyone else. Victor Hovland, he's 1 over today. All right, back to my bets. You can shit on me for saying the Brooks things, the Rory things. I hit Victor Hovland first round leader, 38-1. Thank you very much. Paid out in full. Thank you very much. Shout out the book. So yeah, he played awesome yesterday. He's not playing too good today. Let's look at his stat profile from today. Victor Hovland. I'm going to pull it up. What is Victor Hovland doing today that he didn't? I mean, he's gaining off the tee. He's getting an approach. He's losing around the green. He's only +1 through 10. It's not bad. What did he do yesterday? He gained, it's similar stat profile. He gained about a half stroke off the tee, gained 2 on approach. He gained 4.5 strokes putting. That's not really the stat profile you want to see from Victor Hovland. You kind of want to see I'd want to see like +3.5 ball striking right now from Victor Hovland. So, I mean, I tweeted today that's not sustainable what he's doing. He's another player that the rain will help him for sure. So he's going to go out tomorrow in the rain, just like Cam Young. That will help him. Look for him to have a good round tomorrow, or the good 9 holes, however he gets in. It's not the stat profile you want to see. Profile you want to see from Victor Hovland. I'm not really like too high or low on it. Kind of like whatever. Anyone else? Now that Jason Day, I'll talk about Jason Day. That was truly tough to see. I had a bunch of my friends around Jason Day. He was like, what, 2 strokes off the lead. Then he went in the water on number 13, I think. One of those back 9 holes. I think it was 13. That was tough. Tough to see. And what did I talk about early in the week? If Jason Day gets into contention, he has go back to my earlier tweets and earlier videos. Jason Day has so many swing thoughts. Look, listen to his presser. So many swing thoughts. Got to do this. I was like, that is not going to hold up into contention. He gets into second place, immediately goes in the water and ruins what could have been a special day. So Jason Day, I said, has no chance to win. I'm still going out on that. We'll talk about our next bet. It is going to be what? What did I say it was going to be? Oh, I talked about Cam Young top 10. And then, what? I had another bet lined up too. I mean, Cam Young top 5. I guess we'll go with that Colin Morikawa top 5 at plus 170. Because if he can avoid that rain, I said he can contend. So we'll go. I like that. Colin Morikawa top 5 plus 170. All right, now let's talk about the top 2 guys in the leaderboard, Brooks Koepka and Jon Rahm. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweeted out guys that have no chance to win this golf tournament. I'm not going to run away from a take that I said. I'm not. I said Brooks Koepka has no chance in this golf tournament. Brooks Koepka, through 36, whatever you want to call it, 2 rounds, is leading this field in ball striking. Impressed is an understatement. Truly is an understatement. He is gaining 10.14 strokes ball striking. The next closest is Scotty Scheffler at 8.71. Almost, it's 1.5. They're playing together. No, not Scotty Scheffler. Yeah, John and Gary Woodland's next. He's gaining 1.5 strokes higher than Scotty Scheffler ball striking. That is so impressive. Like, truly so impressive. If you watch his round this morning, he had a load of 6-foot par saves on the front 9. He made all of them. He could have easily, backing up that 7 under round yesterday was always going to be tough. Like, it's tough to back up a good round. Always going to be tough, especially in the Masters, first start on the PGA Tour in a while. He could have easily let yesterday's round unravel today and just be out of it. That front 9 today totally saved the tournament for him. Truthfully, saved the tournament for him, because he could have been +3, +4 on the front, and then who knows where it could have went from there. So it could have started chasing, and then it could have been bad. That front 9 saved Brooks Koepka's tournament, and he's firmly in the mix come Sunday afternoon. Firmly in the mix. +10. It's not fluky. He's not gaining 10 strokes putting. He's not leading the field in putting. He's hitting the ball, looks like prime Brooks Koepka, gaining over 10 strokes ball striking in 2 rounds. Like, hand up, bad call, Matt. Do I think he's going to win the golf tournament? No. But, still, I said he had no chance, and I looked dumb. I did. I'm not going to hide from a take. But I hit Victor Hovland, first round leader, and Jon Rahm. They both played out in full. Thank you very much. Follow me for more bets. Okay, Jon Rahm now. Jon Rahm is just a few strokes back. He's 9 under, 2 under on the day today. He's playing extremely well, obviously. Jon Rahm's stat line, +3 off the tee, +3 on approach, +2 around the green, +1 putting. That's a stat profile you want to back. That is a Jon Rahm you want to see. Gaining off the tee heavily, gaining on approach heavily, putting well, chipping well. Jon Rahm has 9 holes to play. Yeah, 9 holes to play. He's got a pretty tough 2-putt, I think, coming on 10, but he's still got 13 and 15 to play. Definitely birdie holes. Can get to 11, maybe even push it to 12. And I think them not stopping play today is so huge, because those conditions tonight would have been so tough. So tough. Or not tonight. This afternoon would have been so tough for Rahm to play in. And I kind of think they stopped playing preemptively to save the tournament and not let Brooks Koepka have even more of a lead. Because I don't think the PGA, definitely the PGA Tour doesn't want Brooks Koepka to win, obviously. They want their guys to be in the mix. So I think that's a huge factor. Jon Rahm's going to go out in the rain, going to go out on a soft golf course tomorrow. Going to have some birdie looks for sure. So that's my pick to win. Jon Rahm, 2-1. Do I think it's like a hammer? Am I gonna throw $1 million on it? Am I gonna victory lap if Jon Rahm wins? Never. These live ads are for fun. They're for you guys. They're not for me to add to my season-long win or loss tally. They are for fun, and they are for you guys, and they're just my thoughts. But Jon Rahm is my pick to win at plus 200. Was wrong about Rory McIlroy? Hand up. I'm going to say when I'm right. I'm going to victory lap when I'm right, for sure. But I got to own it when I'm wrong. Was wrong about Rory McIlroy, for sure. And I thought this year was going to be different. Was not. At this point in the golf tournament, Jon Rahm has 45 holes to play, 3 strokes back. It's going to be a fun weekend. Brooks versus Jon Rahm. Very interesting. We get to see a new face. I'm not mad about it, but I'm still gonna go with my take. A live golfer will not win this golf tournament. I'm willing to take some money on that. Willing to take some wagers. We can figure it out. DM me. But yeah, that about does it. 15 minutes. Live ads. I like Cam Young and Colin Morikawa to finish in the top 5. Jordan Spieth, real quick. If Jordan Spieth can avoid the rain, but he's got different avenues to do it. Jordan Spieth can do it on a soft golf course because he's sneaky long, but he does it better on a firm golf course, and he admitted that this weekend. If he can avoid the rain, I think he can firmly be in the mix. But I like Cam Young, Colin Morikawa, top 5, plus 170 and like plus 200. And then I like Jon Rahm is my pick to win at plus 200 at this point in the golf tournament. I don't see anyone else in that pack, that -6, -5 pack, really chasing too much. And I don't think Jon Rahm's the type of golfer to give a lot back. A lot of people were like, Jon Rahm had a bad Florida swing. He really didn't. He withdrew from the players because he had to poop. He had one bad event, and just like he was in the hardest group at match play. Nothing crazy. Jon Rahm is still Jon Rahm. He's my pick to win. He's proving it through these first 27 holes. He's got 45 left to catch Brooks Koepka after round 2. And it's going to be a fun weekend. And look for Jon Rahm to capture a second major, capture a green jacket. It's going to be fun. Any questions, you know where to find me. Monday night, I'll be on RBC Heritage with Joe Idoni. And yeah, that does it. DM me. Any questions? Next week, more content. Peace out.